Boma Brown, how are you, sir?
Yeah, not too bad, how are you?
I'm good. I said Boma deliberately, but I mean, you must have known when you got involved in this boxing business, but that was going to turn into Boma, didn't it?
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's funny how it's sort of gone from Boma to Boma, but I don't mind, I like it.
I see on your Twitter you've gone Boma.
Yeah.
Just to remind people you've actually got a name in there.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, I guess so, I like it though, it's good.
Let's start at the top. Your debut.
Yeah.
Dinner show. Not the easiest environment to make a debut and sort of make yourself stand out. How did you find it? How did you find the environment, the evening, the sort of whole process of it?
Yeah, it was a little bit different. I've boxed on amateur shows that are sort of similar to that, sort of dinner showish. It wasn't sort of what I expected my first pro fight to be, but I just tried to take it all in my stride and get out there and get the job done. Not in the fashion that I would have liked, definitely not in the fashion. I'm my own biggest critic, and it wasn't in the fashion I would have liked, but...
I kind of got the impression, talking to Paul, but you weren't happy with it.
No.
He wasn't 100% with it, you know. No. Sort of, there's a lot to work on. Is that what you thought? I mean, what weren't you happy with?
I didn't stop him. Those type of guys shouldn't be living with me, in my opinion.
Did you land on him?
I did land on him a few times, but I just wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. I needed more of it. And it will come. It will come. There's lots to learn, and I was back in the gym on the Monday, just trying to get better.
You're kind of in a gym like no other in a way. They work in a very specific way, and you're still new to it, aren't you? Mm-hmm. So I think you've got to allow yourself a bit of time to sort of think, well, you know, you look what these boys are doing now. That's a product of what they've been doing since the age of 11 in a lot of cases. Yeah. You've done less than a year, haven't you?
Yeah.
So did you give yourself more of a little bit of leeway there?
A little bit, but at the same time, I want to be better tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So I have to be on it, learn from them, look at what they're doing, and try my best just to pick it up as quick as possible.
How many amateurs did you have in the end?
19.
19.
Yeah.
It's hard for you boys to get fights, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you saw that Moses turned over the other week, didn't he? And he only had 24.
Sure.
And and he fought in Europeans and world championships, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, did you go to tournaments and end up having nobody to fight?
Sometimes, yeah. You get a buy through to the quarters or pre-quarters or semi, so it wasn't always the best. I would have liked to have more fights as an amateur, but it is what it is. But I'm here now.
Let's do the Boma life story. So let me see if I get this right. So you're from near Wembley, northwest London?
Near Wembley, northwest London. Originally born in Stoke Newington, then moved to Burntold, Edgware, and then so sort of northwest London. What
was life like there?
Good, decent.
Did boxing come into your life at that point at all?
No, I was playing football.
Yeah.
That's what I like football. I was obviously a massive Arsenal fan, so I liked football, played a lot of football.
Did you get to any level?
Half decent. I was scouted for Chelsea when I was quite young, but my dad was so focused on me going into sort of doing my books and going to uni and stuff like that, so I sort of deviated away from sports. But in my mind, I always knew I was going to do some sort of sport. I just didn't know it was going to be boxing.
But you did that for him as well. You did the uni, didn't you?
Did the uni thing. Went to uni, got a 2-1 business and law, so did okay.
It was in the Midlands somewhere, wasn't it?
In the Midlands, Coventry.
Coventry.
Yeah, Coventry.
But you were doing boxing in Birmingham, is that?
Yeah, so I originally started in Coventry actually. I originally started boxing in Coventry, that's why I went to my first gym. And then they didn't have any heavyweights in the gym. So I went to a gym in Birmingham and I went from there. Now
your other half, you met her as a student, did you?
No, I met her a few years ago now. I was working at the time when I met her.
Where I'm going with this, I'm not being nosy. The reason you're up here is because you've had a child and it made sense for sort of childcare, support and everything to be in her hometown of Warrington.
Yeah.
Hence why you ended up here.
Yeah.
How did you, I think you told me on the phone, but you come across Paul at an amateur tournament?
Yeah, so I actually boxed one of Paul's lads in the amateurs. And then we just kept in contact over social media and stuff like that. And then it was the start of last year, I believe it was. Start of last year. Paul, we saw that conversation, he said, what was your plans going forward? Are you looking to stay as an amateur? He's thinking about turning pro. And I didn't know, and it was up in the air Also, my missus was pregnant at the time, and I knew that we were going to move to Warrington. I actually didn't know at the time that Warrington was close to Liverpool. I didn't know that, so it's funny how it works. But
still got a little journey there. Haven't
yeah,
you?
still a little bit of a journey, but it's not too far. So yeah, we sort of said just come into the gym and see how you find it and have a few sessions. I did, loved it straight away, and decided to make the move.
Yeah, I mean he teamed you up with Frank as well.
Yeah.
You went down to see him. Was it?
Yeah.
Did you just get on because the Arsenal thing? Was it?
I guess so. Yeah, I think so. I think he threw a challenge to me because of Arsenal, but also it was really down to earth, and he put a plan to me that I thought, yeah, I want to do this.
He's got a heavyweight scene going on, hasn't he?
Definitely, he's got the best. I believe he's got the best stable of heavyweights, not just in the country, maybe in the world.
You force yourself into that little lot, can you?
100%, 100%. They'll see and see.
How old are you now?
I'm 27.
Yeah. So you must be like pretty much there, growth-wise now. I would have thought.
Yeah, more or less there or thereabouts.
How is it for, a London boy like you? Okay, you did your university years in the Midlands. Now you're living in Warrington. You sort of like, how did you
How have I ended up here? Yeah, sometimes I have to ask myself that, how did I end up here? But
have you adapted?
yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Do you not feel hankering to sort of get yourself back down south and again, sort of?
No, not at all. I like it up here, to be honest with you. It's quieter. People are friendly. A lot friendlier than Londoners, actually. Yeah.
Well, they communicate more, don't they?
Definitely. We're Londoners, I feel like we're just in our own lane. We don't really need to talk to anybody. We don't talk to anybody. But up here, everybody's more friendly, and that took some adjusting to be fair.
You think, oh no, he's going to talk to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, why is everybody talking to me? It's weird, but no, it's alright. It's alright.
Have you had to? Are you a full-time athlete? Have you had to get a bit of work? Or
yeah, so I do
working?
it. Yeah, I do a bit of work. I do a bit of security every now and again, mainly on the weekends, to be honest with you. But
Drinking establishments.
I've done a few since I've been up here, but mainly just do sort of like apartment buildings and hotels and stuff like that. So it's pretty quiet. I just sit there for 12 hours on my phone, watch
Rather than throwing drunks around.
Exactly. It's easier, way easier.
Any news for me? So what's next?
Hopefully a fight soon. I'm ready and raring to go. I've been in the gym. I work hard. So I'm ready to put that first one behind me now and go out and show people what I'm really about.
Is that what it is? What we see from you next time is just going to be the polar opposite of...
Yeah, complete opposite. I think I've evolved a lot in those months off. That when I came back into the gym, and now I'm just ready to show people what I'm really about, and they'll soon see.
There's quite a lot of novice heavyweights around at the moment. You must see them on television.
Yeah, so I see a few of them.
Are you sort of looking at them thinking, I'll take them out?
Anytime, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm not in this game just to be one of those guys. Do you know what I mean? I've got a great coaches in Paul and Anthony. I'm surrounded by fighters that are pushing for world titles. I'm going to get world titles. I'm trying to do exactly the same.
Wish you every success, my friend.
Thank you very much. Yeah.